Hey babes, welcome back. I hope you're all so well. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about seductive, sexy, men killer fragrances, perfumes. Now, this is something, I think I've talked about perfumes maybe once or twice here on my channel. Every once in a while, I like to throw a perfume fragrance video in here just because, believe it or not, I do enjoy other things besides luxury bags and luxury shoes. And I don't know, I actually have to admit that I'm really excited for today's video just to be talking about something other than bags. And yeah, I love fragrances. I feel like fragrances can definitely remind you of something, sometimes of bad things, and then you need to just get a new one. But also they are just, I don't know, they can make you feel really, really good about yourself. So I'm a huge fan and a fragrance collector. So today I picked out 4 fragrances that out of my collection. I have many more upstairs, but these are the 4 that I would say are the most seductive. So when I'm going out, or I don't know, if I'm on a date, anything like that, when I want to feel sexy, these are the fragrances that I usually go for. So I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Also, let me know what some of your favorite, I hate when I do that. Let me know what some of your favorite fragrances are in the comment section down below, because I'm in the market for a new fragrance and I think I know what I'm gonna get, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm open to suggestions, so definitely let me know what your go-to fragrance is for any occasion. Doesn't have to be seductive. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into it. I'm gonna start off with the first fragrance, which is one of my favorites, and I started wearing this fragrance actually right around the time that I became single after 6 years, and I went out a lot. And I cannot tell you how many men were like, holy crap, you smell so good. Just like random men at the bar, or when I was out to eat, like whatever, Uber drivers even. I remember getting into an Uber one time and the Uber was like, oh my God, you smell really good. And it is by Kalian, okay? This fragrance is called I Don't Need a Prince by My Side to Be a Princess. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, when I first got this fragrance, I was like, holy crap, this bottle looks so tacky. I don't know if I want to get it, just because sometimes for me, if the bottle looks like shit, I don't want to get it. If the bottle looks tacky, I'm like, no thank you. But anyways, I got past that point and I ended up picking it up. This is actually my 3rd bottle of this stuff. It reminds me of some really great times that I had in the summer. Like, you guys, man, I got some stories for you. I had some great times, and so every time I smell this now, it just reminds me of that. But anyways, it is definitely a very, very sexy fragrance, okay? So I personally usually don't like anything sweet. I'm more of a musky, kind of darker scent person. Always have been. I don't know what it is about sweet fragrances, but they kind of make me feel a little ooh sometimes. So anyways, this one is an exception. So this smells like light vanilla with a little bit of marshmallow and a hint of sophistication, okay? That's the best way I can describe this. It smells young but mature at the same time, but all in all, it just smells very, very flirty and sexy. It's like a lighter, flirty scent that is perfect for spring and summer, in my opinion. It's just so refreshing and so beautiful. Like the warm vanilla tones just kind of, I don't know, just all the notes together just make this whole fragrance work, and it's so freaking good, which makes me look past the bottle that I find extremely tacky. It's also super, super heavy, you guys. Like if I threw this at someone, like it would straight knock them out. This is such a heavy bottle, but anyways, great fragrance if you want something light, young, and flirty. Like that's the best way I can honestly describe this. Moving on to number 2. Now this is a scent that I believe most of you, my viewers, will definitely be familiar with. It's Coco Chanel Mademoiselle. This is one of my favorite fragrances in the world. Now, like I said, I think most of you are probably familiar with this because it's such a popular fragrance, but if you want to talk about seductive and mature and sophisticated, this is definitely the scent for you. Even if you're younger, like if you're in your early 20s, whatever, and you can afford this and you want something that's gonna make you, you know, I don't know, appear a little more mature, I think this would be a great fragrance. Now, some Chanel fragrances I feel like can be very, very heavy and very, I don't know, sometimes a little outdated. I love Chanel fragrances and I like that smell, but it's not for everybody. This scent, I would say, is not that. It is still a little bit heavy, but not overwhelming, but it's very dark and it's very deep and it's very, very sophisticated in a very sexy way, if that makes sense. describing the notes, I don't even know. It's very light with a little bit of sweetness and some freshness. It's very, very nice, you guys. I usually wear this when I go to dinner, even if I have to do like a meeting or something like that, because even though it is sexy, it's still appropriate enough to, I would say, wear into an office or something like that. Now, there are some fragrances, which I'll talk about in a minute, that I would never, ever, ever wear into an office because people would be like, what in the world? Like, who smells like straight you know what I mean? So anyways, moving on to another fragrance. Now this is one that I think is very, very heavy. This is Tom Ford, Orchid Soleil, I think is how you pronounce it, but this is a very, very heavy fragrance, okay? Very heavy, very deep, very dark, very musky, okay? It is, oh, but it's so freaking, oh, it's so, so good. Now I think this is perfect for like the winter and colder months because it has that warm smell to it. I don't know, have you ever smelled a fragrance that kind of makes you feel warm? This is definitely it, but this is very like dark, sexy, mature, freaking let's go to town kind of fragrance. I definitely think this will get you a lot of attention, a lot of compliments, but again, very dark, very deep, very in your face. You're definitely gonna get noticed with this one. Last but not least, which is definitely one of my favorites in my entire collection, and this is like sex in a bottle, not even kidding, every single time. If we're out with friends and I have male, like guys hugging me, my friends, guy friends or whatever, they're always like, oh my God, you smell so good. Every single time. And it is another fragrance by Kilian. This is the Angel's Share. This, like I said, it's sex in a bottle. Like, it smells so freaking amazing. This has a cognac scent to it with some cinnamon and some apple, so we have a little bit of sweetness, but we also have that deeper and darker kind of situation going on. All in all, it works together so well. I also feel like I smell some light cinnamon. It is so, so good. I definitely think this is a great fragrance for all year around, even though it is a little deeper, but this is definitely something I wear if I'm going on a date. If I'm meeting somebody where I want to be like, I want you to think that I smell good, like this is what I pop on. Absolutely phenomenal. If you've been on the fence, because this is a bit more expensive, I think you should get it. It's so, so amazing, honestly, and I think the bottle is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm probably going to regret being that zoomed in today. My hair looks like shit. I'm getting it done Wednesday. Can't wait to show to you guys what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go so much blonder. I'm so excited. But yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.